Hello, my lovely Sagittarius. Thank you so much for joining me here. I'm Jess, your down-to-earth oracle, and this is going to be your general love tarot reading for March 15th through the 31st of 2021. Now, please keep in mind, because it is a general reading, it may not resonate with everyone. Take what messages are for you and leave the rest for someone else. You can also check you can check your natal chart for your other placements and watch those correlating videos as well. Now, if it does resonate with you, please be sure to like and subscribe. Those buttons are right down there below, as well as come join me over at Patreon for the extended reading, where we do a deep dive with clarifier cards and close things off with an oracle card. A lot of times the messages change entirely, and you get all sorts of brand new information that you would love to hear. Trust me. You can find that link in the description box below. It's that lovely little triangle right over here, and you click it and all this gorgeous information pops down. In that box, you are also going to find links to my Instagram and Facebook page, which will give you access to the daily card draws that I do. Also in there is a link to PayPal. Buy me a cup of coffee, buy me a cocktail. Every little penny helps, and I would greatly appreciate it. Also, you can find a link to my website there where you can book a personal appointment with yours truly. Exciting stuff, right? So let's go ahead and get started, my fabulous Sagittarius. Let's see, we're going to be doing the Celtic Cross here. We've had some difficult and interesting readings happening so far. So we'll see what is in store for you. There's a lot of new energies, a lot of cycles closing, a lot of new things beginning, wobbly lamb legs, you know, with new stuff going on. Ho, 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 ho. That's a hell of a first card to pull out. It's the Tower. My goodness. And this is you. And what I'm actually hearing is you're a force to be reckoned with right now. You are making changes. You are shaking everything up. Good ways for you. Like the lightning has hit and you're shaking everything up, Sagittarius. That is gorgeous. That's big. Big, big, big. What a hell of a way to present yourself. I mean, normally this is Scorpio energy, like that big transformer, you know, transformation stuff, right? But no, this is you. I feel like you're on fire. Ooh, I just got chills. You're on fire and a force to be reckoned with. Whew. My goodness, let's find out what's crossing your path. Like, what is causing some of this big shake-up transformation? Wow, look at all these butterflies. Like, it's big, big, big energy. But I feel like it's due. I feel like it's due. Oh, look at that. Bottom of the deck is the Nine of Cups. You're going after what makes you happy. It's actually this way. Sorry, guys. It's not in reverse. You're going after what makes you happy. Wish fulfillment. Could also be a gift. Some magic happening in your life. So what is crossing Sagittarius's path? My goodness. Woo. Well, who's being a boss? Why, it's Sagittarius is being a boss. My goodness. Look at that. You're being the Emperor. The Emperor is crossing your path. I feel like this is also your energy. This is Aries energy coming up. Oh, wow. Yeah. And it's interesting because bottom of the deck is the Justice card in reverse. Oh my gosh, we've got 4 cards and they're all major arcanas. Sagittarius, what is happening? Oh my gosh. Like, I feel like things have not been treating you fair, and that's why you're putting a massive pause on things and you're showing up as the boss. You're showing up and stepping into the Emperor mode. Like, it's interesting because this isn't love. It's interesting. Not very many of these readings have had a lot of love in them because there's big shake-up and changes. A lot of people popping up and past. But the thing is like, I think you're tired of being treated unfairly. You're tired of the BS. You're tired of this. And you are definitely tired of it because underneath that we do have, you know, the 5 of Cups. Is that, you know, you've been kicking some sorrows and some grief and some, you know, feeling like you're wasting your energy. I'm getting a lot of heat, like anger off of these cards. Really fiery energy, but there is the Empress here. That is healing. There is love. And it's beautiful because, you know, I think this is also your energy. It's underlying this. There's growth. There's maturity. As right now you're kind of in this big boss space of like making shit happen. Being really strategic about things. But I'm not necessarily picking up that this is a second person. Like, this is the underlying energy of it all, is you'll eventually switch back into this more nurturing, abundant stage of life. I think that, you know, you've moved from the Empress to the Emperor is kind of what I'm hearing. Because things have been unfair and you're tired. You're tired of this. Of what's happening, and so you're taking charge, you're taking control of the situation. The Emperor is the boss of the tarot, right? That's somebody who is all of the lessons of the kings, very action oriented, very outward focused oriented, and making things happen. Remember how I said you're a force to be reckoned with? Well, there you are. as the Emperor crossing your path. Yeah, I mean, for some of you, I think you're shaking everything up because you're tired of the way things are and were. And so you're having to level up into this space and this energy to get things done. What is supporting this reading, the foundation of this all, is the Chariot in reverse is a massive pause, massive time out while these transformations take place. This has been kind of the energy for everybody's readings. Big, massive energies taking place. Changes, transformation, like you're being held in stillness to make these changes. And that can be challenging, Sagittarius. You're forward momentum, you're curious, you're the explorer and the traveler. And to be in pause to handle these major shakeups and foundations. Oh wow. Interesting. Is because you need the space and the time to deal with this. And why? Because we have the Wheel in reverse along with the Five of Wands. Now this is interesting because I just got done with Leos and this was somebody else in their world and they had a lot of fire. So you might be dealing with a fire sign. I just split open the deck and there we've got the wheel right there. And this is the world. This is the Wheel of Fortune. My goodness. This is all about divine timing, fate stepping in. For me as reader, it's good luck as well. It's good things happening, but it's movement. And it will happen and it will be in your favor. But the reason why you're in this space and in this energy is because you've had unfinished business. And there's been conflict in this unfinished business. There has been, I'm getting like you were just irritated to no end, Sagittarius, about some of the bullshit that has been happening. Competition, conflict. Could have been within yourself, or just frustrated that these things have been constantly, you could have been avoiding this situation. Honestly, you could have been avoiding it. And it's interesting because the Five of Wands is the card of Leo. But you're showing up in just fire everywhere and as a boss in it. And the thing is that, I think you're tired. You're tired of the unfinished business. So that's why you're in this big, massive shakeup and transformation. And you're choosing to leap from the tower instead of letting it crumble all around you. You just kind of fall out. Like, in the traditional tarot, there's two figures falling out of the tower. One is head first because he leaped because he saw that it was a mess, right? And it was time to go and would take his chances. Versus the other person who was very passive and just kind of like, oh, it's happening. Yeah, no, you're just like, no, I'm making it happen. I'm making it happen because you're tired of the unendingness of things. And I think you got really irritated with it. I feel really irritated for you upon your behalf. Like, I would be irritated with this. So let's see how people see you right now. Well, we are talking everywhere. Let's see how people see you right now. Wow. Okay. Wow. I don't think those are yours. Sorry, guys. That doesn't feel like you. Let's try this again. If they're meant to come out, they will come out again. Just didn't feel right. What is... How do people see you? I have to warn you, Jax has been bombing in every single one, messing up cards. He's got muddy feet. Really? Did we not just do this? We did just do this. I know. I'm getting a bookshelf so there can be more room on the desk so he can have his own space, because otherwise it's this. You're sleepy. I see that. But you know what? Mom's got to work. Bottom of the deck is the Empress, by the way, in case you were curious. Yeah, you're in the way. You're not helping. Come on. Come on. You're leaving mud everywhere, too, and I don't appreciate that. Oh my God, you're heavy. It's a 15-pound cat right there. He's probably heavier than that. Oh, and there's mud. Sorry, guys. This is my life. This is my pandemic life. I'm okay. Really? Really? Hold on, guys. This is absurd. Sorry about that. All right, let's get back to it. Okay, so this is how you see yourself. Ah, interesting. So, or this is how people are seeing you. And it's interesting because the Ten of Cups, they see you as heartbroken, which doesn't surprise me, considering, like, this is a massive, massive shakeup. Massive shakeup, right? Big pause of things. But, they're also seeing you as starting something new, being curious, finding out more information. It could be that you're going within and doing some soul searching and really shaking things. I mean, you're obviously really shaking things up, but I mean, like, really finding out what is best for you. And people, and because you're showing up as a page, right? I think you're looking at other, they see you as like gathering knowledge, gathering information. There's people coming in here, little messages, like, because birds for me are messengers, as a reader. And it's really interesting that, you know, they're coming in. You're trying to gather information on the best way to move forward for yourself, is kind of what I'm hearing. But it's coming from a place of heartache and pain. Like, people see that you're hurting. People see that you're hurting. Bottom of the deck, though, is the Six of Wands. So we're going from the Five of Wands to the Six of Wands. And this is a card of victory. This is a card of attention. This is a card of, like, you know, hallelujah, you made it. You made it. Like, I'm hearing the crowd goes wild. Yay! Kind of energy. Like, you're going to get there. You're going to get there. You're not ready yet. You're not ready yet, but you will get there. So let's find out a possible outcome for this situation, because this is intense. Wow. Okay. That's all right. I'll take it. It's a lot of cards. It's only supposed to be one card, but I just, you know, it's the only time in my life that I do what I'm told. Only time I do what I'm told. So we have the Nine of Cups with the Three of Pentacles and the Death card. More Scorpio energy. Now this is beautiful, though, because bottom of the deck we do have the Star card in reverse. This is some of that pain that's going on. I actually feel like this is somebody you're dealing with. You might have had a breakup that kind of caused a lot of this, because I do have the Page of Cups in reverse after this. You could have been dealing with an Aquarius, and this Page of Cups, though, I'm hearing she left me. She left me. She left me. It's a really specific message for some of you. Yeah. This is that your person is in pain. Behind that is the Five of Pentacles. Yeah. Like, they're in a lot of pain. Like, whatever caused this ending, you clearly walked away from somebody and ended a relationship, right? But we do have the Ten of Cups in reverse. That is the end. That is a breakup. That is hardcore breakup. And it could be that this person who you broke up with is watching you, is an alternative reading for some of you. But how this is going to, like, you know, a possible future that I really, really like is that, you know, Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment. It's emotional fulfillment. It's emotional fulfillment for yourself. And that's beautiful, because that is what I think you're shaking everything up for, to get to this space of meeting your own emotional needs and not needing anybody for that. That's beautiful, because the 9 goes to the 10s, right? You only go up. It's fabulous. And it's interesting because we get the Three of Pentacles, which is starting to work together, collaboration. I feel like some of your creativity is going to be coming back here, Sagittarius. I feel like that's maybe has been lacking for a while. And the thing is that it is going to result in this beautiful new beginning. This cycle will end, and it will create this gorgeous, gorgeous space for you. So let's find out how you're seeing yourself at this time. Wow. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, you're definitely out of a breakup. Holy shit. We got two 10s. The two 10s of relationships in reverse. Breakup. Breakup, 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 breakup everywhere. Yeah. That's hard, because you find yourself without a foundation. You found yourself feeling like without family, without that deep connection, without that stability that allows you to launch off into these new and beautiful things, Sagittarius. So this is difficult. This is a difficult transformation and change. Bottom of the deck is the King of Swords. You're really being, like, this is definitely your energy, since you're showing up as the Emperor. Yeah, definitely. So it makes me wonder about that Empress that was popping out there. I did feel like that was your energy for the most part, and then when Jax came up here, it did want to come out again. And I feel like because you're sitting in this divine masculine space, part of you is starting to make that call to the divine feminine to come in. Now, understand that that doesn't mean it's going to happen like now, right? You've got to go through the transformation. You've got to go through the healing. You've got to go through this process. But because you're sitting in this divine masculine space, you're calling in the counterpart. It's that moment of understanding that when you're in that divine masculine space, you're going to call the divine feminine. And if you're in that divine feminine space, you're going to call the divine masculine in. They're pairs. They go together. So with that being said, you know, you are showing up as the King of Swords at the bottom of the deck in this space, is that you are being cold, you're being calculated. You could also have been dealing with an Aquarius with the King of Swords and that star in reverse. May resonate, might mean something, might not. But you're being wise about things. You're keeping your heart out of this. You're letting your head make the decisions, right? And you're being strategic about it. Because you're recognizing that you need more. You need more. You know where to go. You know what to do. And you're letting that guide you with this big shakeup. And that's good. That's fantastic. I mean, life is about having a balance between your head and your heart, right? Sometimes the heart makes good choices when it comes to love. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it lets you follow your passions and things like that. But you have to have that balance with the logic brain, right? You have to learn your lessons and know them and implement them and move them forward in a strategic, caring manner, right? That's what life is about. So sometimes it's okay to let the head lead for a little while, just not all the time, right? It's a balance. It's a balance. So let's look at the energy surrounding you that you may not be aware of. Let's look at the energy surrounding you that you may not be aware of that's supporting you. Could be your other person's energy. We'll find out. Maybe. Oh. Come on. Come on. Just need one. There we go. That one. Huh. Look at that. 6 of Wands wanted to come out. So yeah, this is all about victory. I feel like this is actually your energy. This is you shining in that spotlight. And the thing is that people are seeing you as successful, and that success and that support, that victory, that energy is right around you. It's all around you doing the right thing. Now, this is your hopes and your fears, the 9 of Wands in reverse. Now, this is interesting because I think some of you are so scared to be open to any new possibilities, particularly when it comes to love, is that you're super closed off. Like you're afraid to be so open that they come in and take advantage of you. But your hopes are, it's hard. It's hard, Sagittarius, being in this place of big change and transformation and acting like a boss and taking control of your life, getting yourself in a foundation, a solid foundation of things, right? And part of you is afraid that you're going to be so open, you're not going to have any boundaries, that people are just going to come in and walk all over you. That's your biggest fear, but that's the thing, is that it's a fear. The Emperor's a boss, remember? He doesn't let people walk all over him. He doesn't let people walk all over him. Yeah. You're in a new beginning. It's a new space. It's wobbly legs, you know? But lambs get up and run after just a few minutes. Horses get up and run after just a few minutes. Giraffes do too, after a bit of a fall. But yeah, like it's wobbly legs. You gotta give yourself patience and time with that. So let's find an outcome for you guys, possible future, before we take this over to Patreon and clarify the heck out of this thing, because we're going to find out what these new beginnings are and the success and, you know, you showing up as the Emperor, what that means. And yeah, I just need one card, please. One card. That's all I need. Please. I'm not just going to pick it in a minute here. My thumbs get tired. Oh, interesting. So that's your energy, Sagittarius. The Temperance card in reverse. It's chaos. It's chaos. But you want to know why? You want to know why that's coming in? Because we have the Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck. This is your person's energy. This is your person's energy. It's matching you as the King of Swords. It is a true pair situation. We've had the Empress try to come out as well. This person is also guarding their heart. I feel like this person is mirroring exactly where you're at. And you might not know who this person is. You might not know who this person is. Or you might. This might be the reason for the instability and the breakup and everything else. But this could also be somebody new coming in that's mirroring you right now. And that is beautiful. Because there's, you know, I do want to at least pull, like, give me one more card on this Temperance card in reverse. Because Temperance, you know, it's your card, Sagittarius. And it's showing up in the reverse, which means chaos. There's no balance. Ooh, King of Pentacles. This is definitely you. This is you showing up because you're starting to create that balance. You're starting to create that solid foundation, and it's gonna feel weird because a fire element acting and behaving as an earth element is awkward at best. It's gonna be awkward at first. It's those new lamb legs that I keep talking about. This is new energy coming in for you and showing up. It's interesting because Leo also had something similar. There's big transformations happening. I mean, how many major arcanas do you want in a reading? You got them. You got them. And the thing is that it's a choice with the Lover's card. The Lover's card was originally called the choice. And the thing is that you're picking yourself. That's the Two of Wands that wants to peek out there. You are making the choice to choose to create this stable foundation for yourself. So you can have that passionate new beginning. So you can be excited about traveling again. So you can be excited and curious about what else is out there for you, Sagittarius. Curiosity is what you do, right? Curiosity is what you do. So understand that this is a choice that you've made. And it's one that is having massive repercussions and reverberations in everything that you do because you're tired of the instability. You're tired of the instability, and the universe is giving you the pause and the space to make this choice happen. And that's beautiful. That's beautiful because you are going to get a new beginning out of it. You are going to get your self-wish fulfillment and your creativity back. Okay? It'll get there. It will. So, with that being said, come on and join me over at Patreon. That link is in that description box below. We are going to pull clarifier cards on everything and close it out with a crazy, sexy love note from the universe. I hope this resonates with you. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time, Sagittarius. Just remember, this is just the beginning, and it's going to be awkward and uncomfortable. It feels like you got one leg in one part of the world and one leg in another part of the world, right? It's just the pause in between is a little ambiguous. You're going to be okay. All right? I will see you soon.